welcome to class 10th. And in previous class we have studied about the respiration in human beings as well as single cell organism. It is essential for all the living organisms, respiration. Without oxygen, no one can survive in nature. So it is a most important activity that takes place in all multicellular organisms as well as plants, animals, human beings as well as in higher animals also. That oxygen which is taken up by the living organism, it is further used up for creating the energy or producing the energy inside the living organism. So today you will be learning about the respiration in plants. Like all animals, humans, plants also need oxygen for their survival. So that oxygen is utilized by the plant to carry out various other life processes, various other activities to maintain the plant in a healthy conditions. So in the plants there are different types of cells present in the leaf region and stem as well as roots. So all these cells, as it is a multicellular organism, it is involved, each and every cell of that plant is involved in the carrying out respiration. For example, in the roots, when we observe the roots, from the root hairs, the oxygen which is present inside the soil, that is taken up by the help of these tiny hair-like structures which we call root hair. Oxygen is carried out, taken up, which is present in the intercellular spaces of the soil. That oxygen is transported from the roots to the stem, branches and leaves. Once the oxygen is entered inside the plant part, carbon dioxide, it is diffused out, it is moved out from the plant with the help of small pores which we already studied about the stomata cells. These are present in the leaves. Once the oxygen is entered from the root to the stem, carbon dioxide is diffused out, which is used by the plant during daytime, during photosynthesis process. So respiration, mainly it is carried out by these pores which we call as stomata cells. These are present in the leaf and these are microscopic and bean shaped structures. These are having a chloroplast, plastids, and these are called as guard cells. When the concentration of carbon dioxide is more produced during daytime for photosynthesis process, these guard cells control the opening and closing of the stomatal pore. Opening and closing of the stomata helps in maintaining the cell in a healthy condition, and also it will maintain the cell in a proper balanced manner. So as soon as the root hairs absorb the oxygen from the soil, they will in the upward direction, carbon dioxide is released in the atmosphere in the opposite direction in which the oxygen is moving. This is first step. So similarly in the stem part there are some cells which are present in the stem region also. In wooden part of the plant, lenticels are there. Lenticels. These help in exchange of oxygen as well as carbon dioxide in the stem. And similarly in the leaf, stomata cells will be there. This will help in absorbing that oxygen from the atmosphere and releasing of the carbon dioxide from the leaf, which is produced during the photosynthesis process. So likewise, the exchange of oxygen as well as carbon dioxide takes place inside the stomata, which is present in the leaf, and in the stem lenticels will be there. That will help in opening and closing of those lenticels present in the wooden part, help in the maintaining the balance and functional activity of the plant. And in the roots part, root hair will be there. That is mainly responsible for absorbing oxygen from the soil. As soon as the oxygen is absorbed by the root hair, it is transported through the root to the stem, and again in the upward direction it will move. Similarly, that carbon dioxide is released out from the stem part in the opposite direction. Likewise, the balance is maintained inside the plant and it will perform the respiration process. So the next step, net exchange of gases in leaves. So as I told now, in stomata cells, oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange takes place. And this is about the net exchange means during daytime as well as night time, how the oxygen as well as the carbon dioxide is getting taken by the plants, as well as it may be intake of oxygen and the release of carbon dioxide. Like that it will take place in a stepwise. During daytime what happens? Oxygen is produced by the leaves, inside the leaf of the plant, by photosynthesis, and that activity, it will, in that process oxygen is produced in a more. And during night time what happens? There is no supply of sunlight for the plants. Inside the leaves what happens? Carbon dioxide is continuously produced inside the plant. During daytime oxygen is produced by photosynthesis, and as you know that during night time there is no net gain of oxygen takes place. Plants, even though it will be preparing the food, but how much quantity of sunlight they will be absorbed during daytime, that they will be utilizing for a photosynthesis process. As in night time sunlight supply will be not there, so in that time there is no exchange of oxygen as well as carbon dioxide. Oxygen is utilized, but carbon dioxide is not produced, but it will be produced, but it is not used for photosynthesis. So the net exchange of gases takes place in the leaf of a plant, not in the roots, not in stem. First what happens? During daytime sunlight is absorbed by the leaf, and it will make use of carbon dioxide for preparing the food materials. And at that time what happens? Along with the energy molecule, oxygen is produced. This is the first step. Understood? Next step what happens? During the respiration in the stomata cells, what happens? Carbon dioxide is produced. This is the second step. This is in the daytime. During night time what happens? There is no net exchange of carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide whatever it will be produced, it will be exchanged with the oxygen, but there will be no net continue that food will be not continuously prepared due to lack of sunlight. So respiration takes place in the plant, in the leaves, in these stomata cells, by the opening and closing of the stomata. So that activity during daytime, oxygen will be produced by photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide will be produced by respiration. Once these two are produced, there will be continuous exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide will be taking place inside the stomata cells. Likewise, the respiration takes place in plants. Along with it, energy will be produced, which is in the form of ATP, energy molecule. Energy molecules will be produced along with the oxygen as well as the carbon dioxide. This is about the respiration in plants. It takes place in roots, stem as well as leaf. But generally during night time what happens? Inside the leaf, inside the stomata cells only, there is a net exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide takes place. This is about respiration, how it will take place in the plants. These are the steps. These two steps takes place in daytime, during daytime. But remaining during night time, as there is a lack of sunlight, photosynthesis will be not taking place, but exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide will be taking place by stomata cells. Understood?